See you in the morning, kids. Nine hours later. Yummy. All right. Let's go see what we have, shall we? All right. Whew. All right. Let's start by rinsing that off. I believe that there was nothing in that hole when I put it in there, which means that that square nail worked its way into that hole during tumbling. You can believe that. Well, looks much cleaner now, but no one was ever able to identify what it was, so I still don't know what this is from. Alright, then we have this large gizmo that I don't know what it is. Arrow. Phew, that's a heavy chunk of brass, man. No idea what it is. Plug for something. Barbs on it, you know, to obviously to lock into something. Big old chunk of brass. Right here. Yeah. I did record the hunt where I found this, but I don't think I ever made it into an episode because it just wasn't that interesting. But that's cool. Family Fun Center, 1988. No cash value. Cool little token. Oh. Nasty. Alright, what do we got? Alright, we have that little tiny brass buckle that we dug just recently at the old house that had been moved to new land. Had been moved to 1960s property, but it was abutting a 1770 property, and we turned up this little tiny brass buckle. That's kind of cool. Got a little bit of the brass shine back on it. There's a lovely escutcheon for a push button light, or could be a lamp. Got the brass shine back on that baby. Yeah, you can definitely see the brass now. Lovely. That's just wonderful. Okay. And we've got a beautiful tap. Yep. There we go. Tip tap. Oh, there's a little stone in it. There's always a stone. If there's an opening, something will work its way in it during tumbling. Yep, we got that little lighter flint. I don't know why I decided to keep that. I don't know, something about lighter flints. I like them. Flint from a modern lighter. Whew. Well, there's something there. Oh, this is that brass, funny brass thing. Ah, good. All the cruddy iron came off of it. I don't know what this is. I know there's another one in there like it. Part of a curtain rod or something. It's old. Brass. Yeah, there's going to be another one in there. I've since done some research on this item. I think it's a fixture for a whale oil lamp. I believe that's what that is. Cool. Well, something there. All right, this was that. I remember digging this nondescript piece of brass. No telling what it was. Part of a pipe or something. Yep. All right. Oh, I see a wheat penny right there. That's one crunky wheat penny. Beat up. Yeah, that one was pretty choochy. There's that beautiful yellow piece of quartz I dug the other day. All right. Well, I'm going to get back to work. I'll pause this, and if anything interesting comes out of there, I'll show it to you. Okay. Just dumped it out in here so we can see more stuff. This weird thing. I don't think it's old, but it's interesting. Not sure what that is. And then we got this big old chunk of chain link. Huge chain link. Look at that. This big gizmo. Still don't know what it is. Looks like brass though. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. A little stone stuck in it. Which does not want to come out, of course, because do they ever? I'll get it out. There's another one of those things. Oh, this one still has the iron stuck to it, huh? Look at that. Okay. Another little buckle. Also has the brass shine. Nice. What else we got? This thing I dug the other day. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's anything special. Pretty sure that came out of a wood chip lot. Alright, what else is in here? Yeah, we got another D-buckle. There's always more D-buckles. That one's got some nice shape to it, huh? I don't know if that was... No, that's the way it was shaped. Beautiful piece of horse tack. Let's see. I remember this thing. No idea what it is. Still mystified. Interesting little hook, though. Yep. Alright. I guess I just gotta pick through the rest of this, pull the coins out. Alright, so we got that stuff there. And we got this stuff here. And this stuff right here. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you on the next hunt, or the next tumbling session. History awaits. Hello, well, today on Chuckin, we are at an 1880 home site. The grass is very, very dry and crunchy, but the homeowner seemed like it was okay with him if I dug in it. I did warn him he'd get brown circles, but he seemed to be okay with it. We'll try to minimize the number of digs, so I think what we'll do is we'll, especially in the front, we'll cherry pick. If it's not definitively something worth digging, we'll skip it, and we'll come back in the fall. So only if we get something amazing am I going to break the soil. There are some woods in the back, so we got that to check as well. It is killer hot today. I don't know how long I'm going to last, yeah, we might find something interesting. The house is clearly old style. I'm not going to show you the front, but I can show you the top there. See the trim? That old colonial style trim? That's good. I like that. That makes me feel good. Yep. So I think we may have some luck. We'll give it a shot. Worst that can happen is that I have a nice day out and don't find anything. Let's hope we find something. All right, I'll get back to you. History awaits, man. Let's go get some. Ding. We are on the board. Took 2 holes to get there. First hole, memorial penny. Second hole, silver. You see it? That is definitely a mercury dime. Now this ground, you can see how dry it is. It is baked. Solid. I think this yard could do with some good watering. It probably would be quite lush. But there you go. Lovely little Mercury. I think I can hear the homeowner out back, so I'll probably take this out and show it to him. Whew, that's nice. Whew. Oh, the heat's brutal out here. I may have to move into the back just to get out of the sun. It's really bad today. Sweet. We are on the board, baby. Beautiful piece of silver. All right, let's see what else is here. Well, looks like it has friends. I just went over the hole, got another tone, and I can see another piece of silver peeking out at me. See it? This one looks like it might be a rosy. Yep, that's a rosy. But I'm pretty sure that's silver. Whew. Yep, pretty sure it's silver. Let me take a closer look. Yes, 1962. Definitely a silver. Pretty sure it's a silver Roosevelt. It's hard to see. So we got two silvers out of this hole. Let me see if there's anything else in here. Getting another target. Alright, give me a moment. Got it. Just had to stir the soil around a little bit. I'm not wearing my gloves, so I really didn't want to root around in there with my fingers, but as you can see, we got ourselves another Merc. That's 3 silver dimes, 1 hole. They're all there. Anything else? Oh. I'm getting some more signals here. Let me do some work with my gloves on, and I'll get back to you. Okay. Looks like the other target was a nail. So 3 silver dimes, 1 hole. That's pretty nice. Oh my God, the heat. All right. I'm gonna step into the shade for a second and show the homeowner what we found. Well, I've been here, maybe 45 minutes. The heat's just brutal. I think we might get a thunderstorm this afternoon. I see a lot of clouds. I'm hoping for some wind to cool things down. Maybe if there's a storm, I can sit in my car and ride it out, and then things will be cooler afterwards. Trying to keep the number of plugs I dig to a minimum. The ground's like concrete. It's amazing how packed down it is. I've never seen anything like it, to be perfectly frank. But we did just score again here. Another piece of silver. Nothing super old yet. Nothing that's period to the construction of the house. But that is, I believe, a 1957 Rosie dime. So, 2 Rosies, 2 Mercs, and a couple Wheaties too. I've dug a couple Wheaties. Can't get the dates off them. They'll probably have to be toothpicked in order to figure that out. This ground is incredible. I've never seen ground that the Predator shovel couldn't cut. And this is it. Nuts, man, it's nuts. It's work. But it's worth it. Any day you find silver, it's a good day. Let's see what else is here. Whew. Well, I have just uncovered something fascinating. I don't know what it is. It's interesting, though. Have a look. All right, as you can see, it has like some Asian characters on it. I don't know if that's, Chinese or Korean or Japanese. It's made of some kind of metal. It looks like it's in 2 pieces that have been stuck together somehow. But there's no hole, so it wasn't like part of a keychain. There's no hole going through it, unless that's a hole and it's just filled with dirt and I can't tell. You can see there's more Asian characters on this side too. What the heck is it? No idea. That's going to be one for the ID Me group. Hopefully the homeowner will let me take this home so I can take photos of it and research it. That's fascinating. Wow, weird. You never know what you're going to find. Sometimes you don't know what it is even after you find it. That happens to me a lot. It's cool though, I really like it. Very, very neat. All right. Well, let's get back to it. Whatever it is awaits. Well, I just dug one of those kick in the pants coins. 1965. Which, as you know, is the year after they stopped producing silver coins. All that coin had to be was 1 year older. Oh well, there you go. Well, I'm getting pretty tired. I'm gonna have to come back. This property is huge. It's pretty difficult to work. There's a lot of just loose detritus just sort of lying around back here. Lots of stray boards, metal bars, just stuff everywhere. It's a well-used piece of property, so, but it makes it difficult to work in and around all this loose metal. Apart from the 4 silver dimes, nothing period, except perhaps this lantern part. That could be period. It did uncover something which, well, clearly it's a brooch. I mean, it's a pen. I don't think it's old, but it's kind of odd. Have a look. It's rather minimalist. I think it might be a sash pin. A pin for a lady's sash. Because there's really nothing on it except black enamel. No decorations, no fancy, nothing shiny. And you can see it's clearly a pin. So it's not like part of a piece of equipment or something. That's odd. I don't think it's old. Well, alright, well, whatever. It's interesting. I'm just working around out here in the spotted touch-me-nots. So named for the little spots on the flowers. That's the spotted part. And the explosive seed pods that they grow, which I think are all gone now. Oh no, there's some over there. That's why they call them the touch-me-nots, because just the slightest brush causes these pods to explode and spread their seeds. We used to love to play with these when we were kids. There's some hanging right there. They might just pop when I touch them. See? Boop! Just touch them and boom, they blow up and they scatter their seeds. When we were kids, we used to, huck them at each other and boing! Funky little things. We used to hunt around and try to find the biggest and most explosive seed pod we could find. Also have a very large insect out here. Not sure exactly what kind. Perhaps in the grasshopper family. See it? Trying very hard to look like a leaf. I'm a leaf! Ignore me! I'm just a leaf. Yep, a lot of nice wildlife out here. The touch-me-nots are nice. I've always liked spotted touch-me-nots. They're very, very frail though, so just, if you just swing back here, they all just fall right down. I mean, it's a weed plant. No one cultivates them that I'm aware of. There's a big seed pod right there. I can get it off there without it blowing up. Yeah, that one. He's not erupting. Oh, there he goes. Boom. Funky, huh? You probably all know about this, but in case you didn't, these grow everywhere in New England. So I'm sure if you hunt around, you can probably find some and amuse your kids. All right. I mean, obviously the idea is an animal brushes up against them, boom, all the seeds get spread, you know. Okay, here we go. Whew. Oh, that lantern part was underneath this big board. I moved it aside and then had to go down pretty far to get it. Well, no more silver and nothing, period. This house abuts a nice little farm, which you can see over there. I believe, yeah, there is a horse back there. See him? Minding his own business. Quest complete. Well, my Knox ran out of battery power. And as you know, with the Knox, you can't just swap in a new battery. It's a rechargeable detector, which has its pluses and its minuses. I believe there is some sort of a pack you can add to extend the life of the battery. I haven't really looked into that. You know, you get so much life out of one charge. Not really necessary yet. But that's okay. I was getting hot and tired anyway. Had some pretty good finds. Had an enjoyable time talking with the owner. Real nice guy. The plan is I'm gonna come back here in the fall because there's so many targets in the yard. God, he would just have a million brown circles if I dug them all. I was really being picky. I don't know, I think there's a lot more here to find. It's just the timing isn't quite right. So, in the fall. Anyway, in the meantime, let's go over what we found. Alright, so I did have a lot of trash, but the homeowner took most of it. He does metal recycling. So, you know, I had a brass hose nozzle and some copper pipe and some other items, and he was happy to take them. So he'll, you know, reuse those or recycle them. So then in the finds department, we have a golf ball. All I can say is I have a lot of balls. I have a lot of balls. That's another one to add to the immense pile. We got a whole bunch of clad. And you can see we got about 4 quarters, some dimes. No nickels today, lots of pennies. There's a few wheat pennies in there, I'd say 4 or 5. There's one Canadian penny in there. Wasn't able to really get the dates off the Wheaties. I'll check them out when I get home. We got this item. This peculiar item with the Asian markings on it. I was able to find that this actually is a hole with a toothpick. So it might have been a pendant of some kind or on a keychain. A dude who owned the house was saying, hey, maybe it's a big zipper pull. Which maybe it is, but if it is, it's a huge zipper pull. I mean, it just seems awfully chunky to be a zipper pull. But it could be. But it's neat. I like it. I think it's cool. So, then we have, let's see, we have this brooch. It's clearly a pin of some kind. But, interesting in that it's so plain and only covered with black enamel. I think it's probably something modern, probably went on a belt or a sash. We have this little escutcheon. Kinda looks like a door. Excuse me. An escutcheon for a door latch. But as you can see, it's got a number on it. Looks like 109 or 169 or 163. Not sure. It's interesting though. I'll probably tumble this one and clean it up. And then we got this old piece of a lantern or oil lamp. Doesn't quite look like an 1890s oil lamp. So I think it's a more modern lantern. And as you can see, I think this is a wick adjuster. It might not be. But I think that's what it is. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, and of course we have some silver dimes. We got a pair of rosies. We've got a 53 and a 62 and 2 Mercs, both 43s. The homeowner said that he would like to have one of the Mercs, and I asked him if I could at least take them home, clean them up, photograph them, get them into coin flips first. And that way he would have it in a protective case when he got it. And he said, yeah, that would be fine. So that's what I'm going to do. So we'll get these home, we'll get them cleaned. You'll get to see high-resolution pictures of them. And then next week when I come back, I'll swing by here and I'll just drop off one of these Mercs. I'll get them cleaned up. They'll both look really nice once I'm done. But that's basically it. All in all, a very good hunt, very productive. 4 silver coins, 4 times on the board. Can't shake a stick at that. Anytime you find 4 silvers is 4 good days. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. I hope you'll hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope that I will see you on the next hunt.